Hey YouTube, it's your girl here, Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How are you? I am really good. This channel has caused me great inspiration. I feel so excited about 2024. The love I'm getting, man. You all do not know how much I appreciate this. So I have a video request, and I think, yeah, I'm going to name it Ladies and Men Dating Do's and Don'ts. One of my lovely new subscribers, she wanted to know what happens on a date when a guy brings up sex too soon. I shouldn't even say a guy because it could be a lady too, bringing it up too soon. But in this case, it's a guy. So yeah, we're gonna do some talking. Gotta put on my glasses. So you all know, I wear contact lenses. I am nearsighted, can't see far away. After 50, this happened. So just kind of warning you all that could happen. Don't mean that's gonna be your story, but sure happened for me. Okay, let me see. So this video is going to be about be true about what you want. The date has happened. Sex too soon mentioned. Boundaries. Date multiple people. Keep your life. When you start dating, still be you. And let's talk about therapy, counseling, and self-work, self-love. So it's going to be a doozy. Let's get it. Subscribe, like, share. Thank you all. When I created this channel, it was the intentions of helping others with their life. Dreams are a reality. So it involves a whole lot of stuff. It doesn't have to just be dating or getting married. It could be, again, buying a house, buying real estate, investing in yourself, going back to school, starting your own business, raising your standards of your living. If you live in a 1-bedroom apartment, maybe you want to rent and you want to go get a 2-bedroom apartment, office or exercise room. You want to get a house, apartment to a house. You want to buy real estate, whatever. I won't get off on a tangent. But for the record, renting is not bad. People try to give renting a bad name. I was talking to my girl last night. She owns a home, her husband. But she was like, it's overrated for some people. If you're single, you may not want to do all that upkeep to a house, putting roofs on the house, getting a furnace. All that stuff is $10,000 and up. So you got to have money. I'm not saying don't get a house, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. Back to dating, because that's what we're talking about today. Okay, so before you date, you need to be true to yourself. Do you want a casual fling? Do you want a commitment? Do you want a long-term relationship? Do you want to get married? You need to know these things before you even start out the gate. And you need to know if you want to start a family or have a family. These are important things to mention when you're dating. Women, we must ask questions. What I have learned over my many years of dating, they will tell you, thug guy, dog guy, sophisticated, classy guy, entrepreneur, businessman, educated, ask. They all going to give you the truth. That's one thing I love about men. I have dated more, I can't say I dated street guys, but they used to be in the street possibly, or was for sure. And when I asked questions, they gave me answers. I've dated the more educated guy. When I asked a question, he gave me an answer. It was a guy I dated. All this stuff is 20 years ago, mostly, except the last one. But yeah, I would ask one guy we was dating for 2 or 3 months. Who wasn't dating? It was just sex, really. Go to his apartment. He come to mine, very empty. And so I said, hey, here I go. I'm going to ask, what are you looking for? Oh, no, I don't want anything serious. I just want to work on my career. Okay, well, I'm going to need you to go do that little hot career, and I'm going to exit stage left. And that's what happened. We end up, I won't even say we was full-fledged. I don't know what we were doing, but it ended. It ended with that conversation. So know what you want before you start, okay? That's very important. Now, the date has happened. Woohoo! Where do you like to go on your date? It's this new stuff. Don't take me to Cheesecake Factory. Don't take me to Red Lobster, blah, blah, blah. Ladies, ladies. Who are you? Are you the educated, sophisticated businesswoman, or the independent lady? Have you gone to Ruth Chris? Have you gone to, I don't know where you live, Capitol Grill? I don't know. I'm outside of Chicago. I got access to every restaurant you could think of. Every cuisine. Chicago is restaurant capital. If you've never been here, we have top of the line. In the suburbs, I live out in the western suburbs, top of the line out here. Money, doctors, lawyers, everybody live out this way. Go downtown, everything you want. So if you in Florida, I've been for a lot of there. Some nice restaurants. It's in Miami. I've been on South Beach, so I know. LA, Texas, whoever is watching, wherever you are, top of the line everywhere in this world. America has no shortage of food. So do we really want to get hung up on that? Me personally, and I'm a more seasoned woman, I'm over 50. I'll go with a guy at Starbucks. I love caramel macchiatos. I love the caramel ribbon crunch. I like the little petite 3 vanilla scones. I like their breakfast, one of the breakfast sandwiches I eat. If I met a guy casually, he's like, hey, you want to just pop in at Starbucks and get to know each other a little bit? I'm there. You want to take me to Ruth Chris? I'm there. You want to take me to a mom and pop type shop? I'm there. You want to have Thai food? I love Thai food. Love. I'm there. I don't give a care. Like, that's minute to me. I can buy myself a steak. I can buy myself lobster, crab legs, whatever you like. That's minor. Again, some of this is not wanting to date, or it is superficial. It really is. When you really want to date and get to know people, you will not hang your hat on minor stuff. You get married, y'all can go to Ruth Chris. So think about what you're saying. Now, if that's hey, I don't care what you're talking about, Tammy. I like expensive places, and that's what I want. Stay on that. You're going to learn on my channel. I'm a Virgo. I'm easygoing. I just want to keep peace. And if you like it, TC loves it. I love it. So you only you know what you want. I'm just saying, the last relationship I was in, we went to Whole Foods for lunch, and he done took me to the top of the line restaurants where I didn't even know numbers on the menu. Y'all know how that go. So he did it all. So that's not important. We had dates of frozen yogurt. We had dates of top tier restaurants. I've been in, I'm not even going to talk about my stuff. I'm just saying did a lot, and it's irrelevant. Some of the stuff you can experience on your own. Maybe, ladies, the guy you're dating, he hasn't been out as much as you. You know how sometimes ladies, it's just all bumbled up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very visual when I'm on the camera. Ladies, sometimes you may have done more than your guy. Maybe you have traveled a little more or have eaten at better places. I'm not against introducing my guy to that. Now, I'm not saying you, how can I say this? I try to be diplomatic. Okay, so you're a professional lady and you have more of a blue collar guy or something like that. Sometimes that don't work. I'm just being honest. Sometimes it do. Only you know. So I've dated some guys, I don't want to say below me. I don't like to talk like that, but you could tell they were not as polished as I kind of like. And it was kind of a mismatch. And you will be able to know. But then you have some guys, they're open to experiences. Some women, the guy is more well versed or whatever. Like my ex, to me, he's not from here. And he's been to a lot of countries, and he's done more than me when it comes to cuisine and a lot of other stuff. So he was showing me more, and that's okay. But maybe you can show your guy more. So what am I trying to say? I'm just saying, be open and flexible, okay? But trust your gut when you're on these dates. You will know, like, to me, this is how I judge it. It's either black or white. It's not gray. You don't want gray. Because if it's black, it's like, yeah, this is going good. If it's gray, You don't know. Uncertainty is a no to me. White, black or white, I'm saying like those are clear. But gray, when it comes to dating, if you got to guess, it's pretty much a no. Okay, example. I meet a guy, we kick it, nice looking guy, like the way I like, and I'm kind of open with what I like. He could be light, he could be dark, he could be mixed. I do prefer tall because I'm 5'7", so I don't want no little. You know what I'm saying? He could be medium build. He could be slender. He could be a little bit heavy. A little bit, a little bit. But it's a dry conversation. He's not a gentleman. It's a gray. It's not even gray. It's just all the way no. It's just no. So men, you go out with a lady, beautiful lady. She's built just how you like, and you talking, and she's materialistic. And Chanel, and I gotta keep, I'm always getting my nails. I stay at the salon. All she talk about is superficial stuff. That's gonna be a no. Man, you be like, nah, I'm just not feeling her. Something ain't right. Go with your gut. We smart. My viewers are very smart. You all know what's a yay or a nay, and don't trip on that. Just stand firm on it. Be like, no, I wasn't feeling that. Sometimes you'll be like, I don't even know what it was. It just wasn't a connection. Conversation over. You don't even need to explain yourself. All right. So things are going good on this date. And here comes, you are, okay, things are going good on a date. And you all are talking about global warming, politics, the NBA. If you like me, you're going to talk about the Bulls. I'm going to talk about the Bears, especially we from Chicago. I'm going to talk about politics sometimes. I'll talk about my career. Maybe he's talking about his career, his business. We're talking about family a little bit. And here he comes. So let me ask you something. What's your favorite sexual position? And do you do oral? I'm probably going to go to that washroom, which is going to be AKA my car. I don't like that. This is where I'm at in my life. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Let's be frank right now. We were going to go down Frank Lane. Average age you start having sex. 15, 17, 18. You seasoned now, 35, 45, 50 and up. Why are we talking about sex on date one? You know it's going to happen if it's a connection, but for you to ask about sexual positions and all that, for me, this is my channel, Dreams Are Reality. It's going to be a hard pass for me. What I have learned, ladies and gents, those that talk about it don't be about it. True gentlemen, mostly, they don't even mention sex. They don't have to because they know I'm a good lover. I'm going to get it in when it's my turn. I show and I prove. But you don't want to be sitting there talking about sexual positions. If that's what you want, ladies, if that's what you want, men, I'm just kicking it. Be the best kicker you can be. That's what I say. Be true. This is why I go back to the first one. Be true about what you want. If it's sex, go for what you know. As for me in my house, I'm not on that. I've been there, done that. 29, 30, 31, 32. Who knows? I was in my own little world, and it wasn't a good world. But where I'm at now, I'm more focused. I'm on something different. That's what I tell people. I'm on something different. So I already know. For me, it take a special guy because a lot of guys, they're not gonna want to be bothered with what I'm serving, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool. I'm beyond cool. That's another thing. You got to be confident in how you are and wait. It might take a month. It may take 5 months. It may take 2 years. I'm just being honest, ladies and men, to get that match. You worth the wait, though. I'd rather wait and meet a great man than to mess around with some clowns. I don't have that kind of time, and I know you all don't. Not my viewers. See, I'm kind of arrogant when it comes to my viewers. I be thinking, not my viewers, because I know you all sophisticated people. So how would you all handle that? You having that nice dinner and he starts talking about sex. It doesn't have to be gender specific with an S. It can be, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, my nose itching and my eyes. It's almost like this camera gets on and everything just starts going weird. It could be a lady. Gentlemen, y'all having a good time, chit-chatting, laughing, talking. So when last time you had sex? Is that something you trying to do like tonight? Like, men, if you don't want that, don't take it. Don't take it. Because now, to me, some ladies say that. Is that what she on? She might be going around dropping it, what they say, dropping it low, spreading it wide for everybody. Do you want that type of lady? Syphilis is up 203%. Syphilis. And it's not just 20-some-year-olds that's getting it. Be careful out here, you all, in them streets. Please. So, ladies and men, ladies, just walk out on the date. Or if you want to be polite, which you don't have to be, just hold out to the end of the date. And hey, when he call and text you, be like, no, that turned me off when you mention sex. So he gonna see anyway. We mature people. You having a good time talking about global warming, basketball, traveling, and then he mentioned that. That you know how you a date, you really feel good on a good date. It just make your adrenaline start to flow. You feel like you're in a positive space. And then he mentioned, what's your favorite position, missionary or doggy style? It's just no, it's a no. So don't be ashamed to be like, this ain't for me. So this is where boundaries come in. Number 4. You got to have boundaries, and I should say boundaries / fear, because it's both. If it's fear there, that's where your boundaries go down. If your confidence is high, your boundaries are high. Boundaries are rules, values. This is what you live and move by. And boundaries are not for the love of your life only or for romance. Boundaries are for sisters, brothers, cousins, friends, your manager, your landlord, your doctor, your dentist, people in the store, the cashier. You have boundaries. You don't let nobody treat you any old kind of way. You teach people how to treat you. I did a video about that. You teach people how to treat you. Somebody popped under that. That's not true. You's a doggone lie. It is true because I live by it. Ain't too many people gonna play me. I'm like Prince. You try to play me, you're gonna get played because I have very good boundaries. I'm gonna give you a good example, not about relationships. I was looking into a job and it was kind of on me. I should have read it better. It was part-time, but I wanted full-time. So the guy was a total jerk. You know, some doctors or people with the doctor behind their name, they think they could talk down to people. Not this girl. Not this girl. You can't talk down to me. So he was just a total jerk. And I'm like, oh man, I got to get this far with this guy. I'm about to say something. So he said, oh, by the way, this position is part-time, not full-time. And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. Let me give you some advice. That's what he told me. Next time I said, hold on, sir. Let me cut you off right there. Do not give me advice on how to find a job. I said, I've been working for 25 to 30 years. Thank you. Have a good evening. Baby, no. So he had been rude the whole interview. Boundaries. You are not going to talk down to me. You're a professional. I'm a professional. You got a doctorate. I have a master's, baby. I don't care if I had a GED because I don't look down on people that have GEDs or high school diploma. Education is education. But what you're not going to do. So that's a boundary. So it still applies when you're dating. It really applies when you're dating because you do not know them. They don't know you. And we have to remember to be safe. It's some people out here that mean us no good. I'm so sorry to bring that up, but I can't be Madam Butterfly on here and just tell y'all about the good stuff when there's some bad stuff going on. Date rape, drugs being put in drinks, people on the internet pretending to be somebody. And ladies, my sweethearts, don't be letting these guys in your house. Nobody gets in my house, by the way. Only my brother-in-law, my nephews, the love of my life, you know, when things are good or whatever, my uncle and my cousin from Nashville, you know, once he comes here, But and the maintenance guy, I just don't let people in. Now, if I'm dating and it goes in a good place, of course the gentleman can come over once I feel comfortable. But I don't just have different guys. Come over, Brian. Tomorrow, Michael. Then we got Deshaun. Then we got Steph Curry. Steph Curry, he could come. And Zach LaVine could come. But they are married, so they cannot come over. Even they can't come over. But I look at Zach LaVine like my nephew. And Steph Curry is my nephew, too, because that's my sister's son. She loves Steph Curry. They could come over, but they got to bring the wife. But anyhow, y'all see what I'm saying. I just don't, I'm looking at my door, too, like they coming. You just don't bring these different guys in your house. Be careful. I watch Fatal Attraction, and the story don't change. The lady is a nurse. She has 3 kids. Everything is good in her life. The only thing missing is a man. She brings this man over, and oh my God, the worst happens. It always ends in disaster. And I don't mean to talk about that kind of stuff, but it happens. So we gotta be honest. Just be safe. Be careful. Be safe. I'm auntie now. Okay, boundaries. Keep them up now, you all. And if you have trouble with your boundaries, go on Google, type up how can I have better boundaries. Go to YouTube, watch some videos about boundaries. Go to Amazon, type in self-love books for women, and we have self-love for men. This is what's so good now. Type it in and get you a workbook off Amazon and do the workbook. I'm going to talk about something else at the end. I won't go too far. Fear. You're on this date. You like the guy. But it's still something something about him is just not quite sitting right. But I'm scared. I don't want to say anything because I really want somebody. I'm alone. Look, men and women are like a bus. There's another one coming in 5 to 10 more minutes. That's the best time to really gauge. If you with somebody 5 months, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, what's happening? Hopefully, you are invested, your heart is in it, and you don't want to lose him or her. Because God knows I put my years in. I'm thinking marriage. Because I don't waste my time with just any old body. I can't, well, Aaliyah, is that Aaliyah? I'm not just anybody. Come on now. I'm not just any old body. So I could see how you not even scared to lose them, but you're invested in them. Men, you're invested in this lady. That's your lady. But when you just meet somebody, I'm the most free-flowing lady when I first meet somebody. I don't give a care. And I know that sounds harsh, but I'm just keeping it real. I don't know you. So, nah, you're not my type. Hey, I get it, because you're not mine either. Or maybe he was, but you're not. Let me tell y'all a story. Fine guy. Whew, that I ended up friends with. Fine. Back in 20, it's everything 20 years ago. Fine, you are. He's so fine that I didn't even know he was fine because he was coming around my desk, hanging around. And I'm like, what does he want? Because I was with somebody at the time. I'm like, what's up with dude? Finally, when that didn't work out, I finally opened my eyes and saw how fine he was. I'm like, cat out. But even more than fine, just a sweetheart. Nice, sweet guy. We end up being very good friends. But he knew I was kind of in between relationships. He was in one. And so he invited me over to his house. I'm going to tell y'all nothing past, too much more past that. But he had a friend there at his house. He said, I want you to meet my friend. Y'all, you all might make a good couple. I thought he was fine. Friend finer. I was like, dang. And I wasn't the guy type. I get it. I'm not the pretty boy type all the time. You know, pretty boys, whatever. Maybe he likes somebody more. What am I trying to say? You are mixed looking, Latina. It's another word I'm looking for. Man, I hate when I do that. It's a word. More of that look, whatever. That's fine. I'm never offended. Some like them short. Some like them tall. Some like them thick. Some like them thin. Some like long hair. Some like light, dark. I'm never offended. I hold my own ground. I'm good. But his friend wasn't feeling me like that. And I wasn't offended because I thought he was too pretty. I was like, he's fine, but it was just like, just because somebody fine, that's not the criteria only. Nice to look at though. Whew. Anyway, I'm just saying that I wasn't offended because I didn't know him. So don't have a fear that you're going to lose somebody that you don't know. Men or women are like a bus. Another one's coming in 5 or 10 more minutes. If that don't work out, 9 times out of 10, God got something better for you. Do y'all believe that? I do. That's how my life is so like that. My life is so like that. Let me tell you all how my life is. I call it the wave. When things are good, it's like, oh, it's so overwhelming, you all. It's like good stuff be coming. It'd be like abnormal. Like I'm in a wave right now. Clients reaching out, top of the year, I done had a couple of new clients reach out. That's a blessing. It's a lot of therapists out here, but they pick me. My video, like going bananas. I'm on the wave, you all. I got other opportunities coming toward me. I just feel good, you all. I feel good. I lost some weight. I don't know how I lost weight. You know what it is? I stopped eating like chips with my girls because they eat. I buy them snacks at school, and I have a lot of candy, so I don't bring that candy home. At one point, I was tearing that candy up. So I did lose a little bit, not a lot, but it made me happy and inspired me. So when the spring comes, I'm going to keep up the momentum. But I'm riding the wave. Why the hell am I saying that? I don't even know. I don't know, but I just don't want you all to have fear. I want you all to be very confident in yourself and know that if that date goes shaky, it's going to be another one coming, or it's preparing you for something better. It's like going on an interview. You don't get the job, but that interview is practice, isn't it? Do y'all feel? I feel like that when I have a good interview, but I don't get it. I'm like, it wasn't meant to be. Some people be crying, oh, I wanted that job. Yeah, I got 2 jobs, so I don't have to cry for no job. Know who you are. Know what you bring to the table. Own it. Don't be arrogant and cocky and rude about it, but be confident. If you know you keep yourself up from the crown of your head to the bottom of your feet, you know that you're a good person. That's key. That good person. You present yourself well, you funny. You got all these good attributes. You might own your own business, whatever you like or have, rock it and own it. And always put your best foot forward and don't move in fear. Do not, because fear, that man or that woman, they know like they're not confident. They're very insecure. And another thing, you're going to date. Please don't go there telling them all your business. Well, I was in an abusive marriage. I don't have kids because I had a major illness. And, my parents died. This is my real story, you are. And if I say that, that guy probably will be like, oh, let me go. That's a lot to dump on somebody, Yeah, he's going to get to know this stuff about me, but I just don't want to be gloom and doom. Maybe I want to talk about, hey, I'm a social worker. I changed fields. I used to be in the business field. In 2015, I went back to college. I got my master's in 2018. I'm from the west side of Chicago, but I've been living in the suburbs for over 11 years. Talk about my family, my little great nephew who plays pro, children's pro basketball, stuff like that. Talk about that, but don't tell them your whole story in one sitting. Men, we don't want to hear your stuff either. Some men can dump on you too. You be like, whoop, give me 2 shots of whatever we drinking. Okay, let me keep it moving. Don't be shy to date multiple. Your girl here was a mess. I had 3 dates in one day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is how much fun it was in 2001, 2099. It was so like free flowing. I would go to a picnic, meet a guy. I would go to a party, meet a guy. It was like plentiful. It was just so much fun. And it wasn't sex. It was casual. You'd be just having a good time. I really enjoyed that time for a brief moment. I couldn't keep that up. One time I had one guy with the same name. I had 2 guys with the same name. I was getting the stuff mixed up. It wasn't like I was cheating because it was all casual, like a date here. And you know what I'm saying. But men, to date multiple. Y'all gonna do that anyway. Because men are more, you all are the pursuer. You all have to try to go out and find somebody, it used to be like that. I don't know what's going on. It's so weird now. Ladies, don't be shy to date 2 or 3 because that's what we do wrong. But I really like him. Do you? So go like 2 more. And it's okay because that way you can pick the best selection for you. I would date a couple back then. And I knew like a couple, I was like, no, this guy too clingy. He just wasn't for me. So I might have another friend. Some was just my friend. But it felt better to do that at times. But when you meet that connection, You'll know. And it's going to be mutual. Read the room. You'll know. And if they're like my guy, that I had, he was straight up no chaser. Hey, are we serious or are we casually dating? I don't like that casual stuff. I was like, no, we committed because I liked it. Well, we had known each other. We were friends. So that was a little bit easier. I knew. I was like, no, I want him. I want you, Uncle Sam. I want him. I like being friends with somebody first and then it organically goes into the relationship. I'm an organic person. Like I hate being like my back up against the wall or being forced into something. I do not like clingy men. I do not like men that try to rush stuff. I'm gonna take off running. I'm like, I have some, I don't want to say that masculine stuff, but I'm not your typical lady. I'm a little unique, unicorn. I mean, a little unicorn. I'm just a little different, and I know that. I call myself weird, the weirdo, in a good way. But I'm not that girl that's gonna fall in love with you right away, because I'm a skeptic. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I don't know, you are. That's a whole nother video. Day multiple. How y'all feel about that? I want to hear comments about this stuff. I really do. When you get your man, when you get your girl, your lady, keep your life though. If you play pickleball, pickleball it up. If you do hair and you have a good clientele, don't be dropping clients trying to get to that man. No, 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 no. That's yeah, within reason now. I'm a therapist on the side. You all know. I'm a counselor by day. Now, I want to be honest. I'm simply just telling y'all something great. Go do the opposite. I meet the right guy. I'm be trying to put them clients on a different day a little bit so I can have more time for my guy. But that only makes sense. You have to make time for your person. You can't say you want to be with somebody and you work 7 days a week. That's silly. So don't be unreasonable. But I'm saying don't drop your hobbies. I play tennis. I'm gonna still play tennis. Probably gonna try to show him how to play. Or he might already play. But keep your stuff that make you happy. Don't become him. Like some ladies, y'all, I'm seeing this. I don't like it. Oh my God don't want me to wear this. My God don't want me to do that. My God, well, what is he? Your daddy? No, 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 no. What makes you like somebody is their originality, is their independence. Don't go changing them. That's one thing. I'm not like that. If I see my guy, he need a little freedom. Like he don't like to be smothered. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you what you need because I'm a busy lady. I'm confident in myself. And well, he might cheat on you. I can't hold his penis for him. I am 50 some years old. I don't hold penises. I don't crack phone codes. I don't go through his phone and see who he talking to. I don't give a damn. That's on everything. I don't care who he talking to because if you cheating on me, it's gonna come out. Just like if I'm cheating on him, it's gonna come out. Some stuff is maturity. Point blank. Period. Pooh. It's maturity. And if you got a freaking cheater who you got to be on his iPhone or you got the iPad hooked up trying to read what's happening, you need to get some therapy because that is what got us a lot of clients, the practice I worked for during COVID. Cheaters on the iPhone, stuff popping up on the iPad, people breaking codes trying to see what their husband and boyfriend. I listen here, you all. I gotta be at school by 9:30. I'm back home by 3:45, 4 o'clock. I'm on video 5 o'clock sometimes with a 5 and a 6 and a 7. That's how my day move. I don't have time to play games with immature people. So I'm not your girl, I'm just not. And that's not just now. I've been like this since I was young. I'm not perfect, you all. I'd say this on all my videos. I got my ways. Trust and believe. And what my ex say, girl, you stubborn. I am. Yeah, I acknowledge. I am Tammy and I have a problem. I am stubborn. I do admit it. But it's just some stuff, no. Yeah, no. Don't crack codes and all that other weird stuff. Be confident in who you with. Okay, and don't smother each other and don't stalk. Whew, the stuff I hear, you all would not believe. Yes, you would, because it's on the news. Okay. If you have had, ladies, a failed relationship in the past, trauma, abuse, molestation, men too, but women, I don't want to say happened to us more, but the failed relationships, the trauma, we grab it and dump it on the new guy. That's not cool. He don't deserve that. He He moving it. He working it out to make you happy. And all you do is complain or say, the last one didn't work out. I knew this was going to happen. www.psychologytoday.com. The current man should not pay for what the last man did. I'm sitting here, you are. I did not eat dinner. My stomach growling. I did a little bit, but it wasn't enough. My stomach growling. I should have ate more. Oh God. It's kind of late now. I just thought about that. Okay, let me see. Y'all get that though? Don't blame the new guy for your trouble. Don't blame the new guy for your past. Before you date, if you feel shaky, like if you feel like I'm not healthy enough, get you some therapy. So when I say that, I know y'all probably like, that's all she talk about. I'm not saying do 2 years or forever. I like it personally. I do it every other week. But it's not like I'm sitting there depressed. It's not that. I'm a counselor. I'm a therapist. I'm a single woman. I'm a cancer survivor. I have a lot. I have lost both parents. I rehash some stuff and I want to be better in 2024. I want to start my own practice. So I need to be like really clear in the head to get this business off the ground. I run all this stuff by my therapist and sheethebomb.com. The bomb. And it really helps me be able to do these videos for you. EAP providers typically provide 6 to 10 sessions. If you are employed and you have an employee assistant program, look it up and see if you can get your 6 sessions. They're typically free. Do 6 for the year. You don't have to do all this other stuff. But go and say, I'm coming to you because I had some trauma from the past. My kid's father and I didn't get along. I don't want to bring that to a new relationship. My ex-husband, woo, woo, woo. I don't want to bring that to a relationship. Men, my mama wasn't there for me. I had never seen a good marriage. Y'all, you all got it too. Men, y'all, you are rough. You make us women be your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, and your therapist, and your mama. And it's a lot. I don't need no therapy. Yes, you do. I'm good. No, you're not. You're not good. You're not good because it's coming through in guilt. It's coming through in shame. You depressed and you don't want to admit it. And it's time out for that. Don't be ashamed, you are. We here to help you. We here. Last but not least, self-love. If you don't love yourself, nobody can love you. What is your belief system? Do you believe you can get out here and date and ultimately have a commitment, which is engagement and a marriage? I've been engaged. I've been married. I've been divorced. I've been in a long-term relationship. And I love being in love. And I don't think I've been in love that many times that I thought. I think I was in lust. But I was in love before. And it felt so good. Especially when you're on one accord. Oh, that's a good feeling. That is such a good feeling. In this music studio with me, cheering me on. At my graduation, cheering me on. Showing me different things. Being there when my mom died. That was beautiful to have a partner like that, And I know some people, they're not going to watch this whole video. I can say what I want. I know some people be trying to be mad at how it, how things are now. I don't need nobody defending me. I'm a big girl. I can defend myself. Every breakup is not that. Sometimes you break up with somebody, you still have respect for them. And it depends on how it's done. Y'all agree with that? You see it on here on YouTube. Don't go back to an ex. He an ex for a reason. Don't do it. Don't do it. Listen here, you all. I have a friend. She was dating this guy. They broke up. Locked him for a year and a half. They married. He came. She let him back in. They patched things up. They've been married for years. I have another friend. Married, divorced. They got back remarried. They going on probably pushing 25 plus years. I have another friend. They broke up. Next thing you know, they got back together. They've been married 10 years. I have another friend, God rest his soul. She lost her husband. He was not, wasn't a faithful guy and turned it around, came back to my friend, married her. So 4 times, 4 people. Don't read that crap. Don't hit X for a reason. Hey, if he or she is an ex and they toxic, do you want them back? So yeah, that kind of stuff. I got some, don't come back around here. I agree with them. But if it's a good person, a good person, People break up because somebody died. People break up because they're in a bad place. People break up because they have job stress. People break up, they lose their job. People break up because their kids are wilding out and they got to focus on them. People break up for a multitude of reasons. You grow apart. Maybe that one won't come back together. But maybe people mature and come back together. You know who they are. So don't listen to negativity. When people talk like that, that's fear. Of course, again, I say, I have some guys, don't come back around here. It's not that I hate them, I wish you bad. I don't do that. We were not a good match. You were with me for a reason and a season. Your season is up. Don't come back around here. But you know, it's a couple of guys. I wouldn't take back, not this other one, but he cool with me. He cool. He very cool, very sweet guy. I have respect for him. So it's not the love of my life guy, but it's another one. But you know, hey, it's about maturity. And people grow, people change. And it's okay. You know, the toxic people we don't want. We didn't want them then. We don't want them now. So that person is an ex for a reason. Know the difference. That was a lot. 40 some minutes. All right, you all. Let me know what y'all think. Any comments? Anything else you need to see additional? Um, I'm here. Like I said, licensed social worker, counselor, therapist. I do couples counseling. I am here for it. I love you all so much. Y'all don't know how much y'all blessing my soul. All is well. Everything's working out for my highest good. All is well for you. Everything is working out for your highest good.